John Carney, director of Sing Street, has a new film out that once again revolves around music to some degree, and that's it. I'm there no matter what. And Power Ballad is yet another winner for Carney. It's not my favourite film of his, but it's still good and has a lot of good qualities to it. For starters, Paul Rudd is really good in the film. His character is likeable, funny, compelling, and the film does a great job of getting you on his side when the whole plagiarism thing goes down with Nick Jonas's character. You hear his backstory, how back in the day he was in a band, he had the hopes and dreams of being a rock star and going to Madison Square Garden, but he gave up his dreams to start a family instead. And you hear the way he talks about music and the meaning behind it, and you're like, this is the kind of musician, fictitious or not, that deserves to be successful because their music actually means something. It speaks to the heart, the soul. Nick Jonas was good in the film, but I don't think he really stood out per se. I like the scenes with him and Paul Rudd, the scenes early on where they're jamming and they're sharing stories and songs and lyrics where the whole plagiarism thing really goes down. That was a good scene. It was really kind of warm and easy to watch and comfortable. Same as the film as a whole. It's a really easy film to watch. The drama is never really super heavy or thick, and the emotion works when Paul Rudd is at his lowest low, when the song that Nick Jonas stole from him becomes number one and it's played everywhere, and he is just kind of losing his mind because he created the number one song in the world. Nobody knows. You feel for the guy. There are some good laughs in the film as well. The wedding band that Paul Rudd's character plays in is all Irish dudes, and their dialogue with Paul Rudd and with each other is funny, and it balances comedy, drama, and emotion pretty well. None of them really override each other. It all just works collectively, effectively. Again, it's not my favourite film from John Carney, and I wouldn't say the film was great, but not because of any glaring flaws or things that I disliked in it. I will say the film to me felt a little bit light on not story necessarily, but plot. Like taking the story and putting it into a series of events that take place on screen, it felt a bit light in some parts. It's not a spoiler to say that at some point Paul Rudd's character is going to confront Nick Jonas's character. The confrontation happens, and then the film just kind of breezily glides to the end credits. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I just felt like the story didn't have a crescendo, and I was just kind of left wanting a little bit by the last 20 minutes. With a new John Carney film, you expect to get an entire album's worth of amazing original songs, songs that the characters sing in the film. And Power Ballad really only has the one memorable song, that being the central song that Nick Jonas steals from Paul Rudd, How Can I Write a Song Without You? It being a John Carney film, I was expecting and hoping for a bigger selection of amazing original songs from the film. Not saying that's a flaw, it's a bummer. It's still another solid win from John Carney, and I've still yet to see a remotely subpar film from him, which that kind of consistency as a director is really rare nowadays.